Hey, it's Oska from the Frontrunner Colombo.
And Tom from the Frontrunner Colombo.
And Anna from the Frontrunner Colombo.
And you are listening to Run Spesh,
Spesh.
our weekly running specialty podcast. We talk about running and all the results, and apparently I walked the line.
We all walk a fine line at some point in our life.
A fine line. Do you know what one of the hardest jobs in the world would be?
Oska's walking a slackline across the Grand Canyon.
Am I? Fuck, I've got unbelievable proprioception then.
What about those people that
I actually have a
sleep
slackline set up in my backyard.
That's
Yeah.
One summer, Dad set up a slackline, and he's like, whoever can get all the way across. It was like our garden was quite long, and he did it all the way across the garden, and he said anyone who can walk across it gets $50.
oh, who did anyone do it?
I think Sam, my
I
older
get
brother,
$50
did it.
then.
Yeah, I didn't.
Cashed in. Do you use it as a training tool or just sit there and?
Yeah.
It's the most Tom thing ever.
Yeah.
Tom's full of surprises.
Can go there and back. I can go backwards on it now. I can do a 360 on it.
You can do a backflip.
I can't do a backflip.
Have you got that in your dating app profile?
No. I don't have dating apps.
No, but you should make it. You should make a profile and just have a picture of you on the slackline with it
do I
maybe a
need
hacky
to
sack.
Or we could change your Strava.
I don't have the apps, man.
No, you could change your Strava picture to you on the Slackline.
No, it's currently me just absolutely hammered at a mate's 21st.
Sounds like an athlete thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got some nice
A bit of an
glasses
old picture then.
Yeah.
It's-
Well, I said my mate's 21st.
Yeah, true.
Not my 21st.
Um,
No, it's still old. It was like 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah, well, it is.
Yeah.
Sucks to be you. Sucks even worse to be me.
I think it was it was Russell's. Yeah, it's Russell's.
Rusty's.
Yeah.
How's your training week been, Tom?
Oh, yeah. Been all right.
Can I just go there and say December is quite hard to train in?
No.
Yeah. I don't know. Why is it December?
Well,
hard
is it
to
because
train?
your brain has got
other things
other
on it?
things
Yeah,
in it? Like physically, you're just whatever, but I think there's
Yeah. I mean, no, it's been all right. Getting back into it slowly, which is nice. Should hopefully run like 50 odd K this week, 55, which is not too far away from normal for me. And then the bike's feeling better, which is good. Just been hammering the gym.
Do they give you a diagnosis on the knee, or is it just pissed off tendon?
Just aggravated.
It's just clap.
Yeah, just
Knee clap.
aggravated a bunch of
Needed some chlamydia cream.
tendons and stuff, which is bound to happen. What it did. So I mean, it's fine. It's just I've been working on it, rehabbing it, and it's coming along. So it's nice to just. I've said it a million times, but I've had so many injuries that I kind of know how to, or what I can remember what's worked in the past and what hasn't worked. So kind of just go back to what I've done. If it was something similar, so yeah. And then the swimming's coming along, which is nice. New pool was epic.
Shout out to Parakiori.
Which is 14 years in the making.
Yeah, literally.
You like
Literally.
Yeah.
Like I remember.
Some would say they took their sweet time.
I remember when
We don't know.
after the earthquakes, I just have this memory of reading the newspaper. It must have been like 2012, and they had the like concept art of the
Yeah.
back then it was the Metro Sports Centre, and they're like opening 2017. Did not happen.
10 years later.
Yeah.
No, but in the same year, we're going to get a stadium and a proper 50-metre swimming pool.
Crowd just going to be popping off.
I'm not even sure I can make the 50-metre length yet.
Nah, it's so
After
much
doing
nicer.
25s.
It's so much nicer. And because it's like FINA certified, it has to be deep the whole way, which makes it so much quicker as
Has
well.
it got the adjustable floor depth?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool though.
Yeah. Because, there's just so much more volume underneath you. So I feel like you sit on the water way easier.
Physics.
Yeah.
Tom talking physics.
I actually went swimming on Saturday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it? No.
I told Tom. I literally, so Henry was going and doing a swim at the outdoor 50 pool at Jelly. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll come because it was, sunny. And then got in the pool and like literally 2 lengths in, I was like, my arms are cooked. But I did okay. So
Yeah.
Is that why you can only do 6 push-ups? Because you had
Out it on the
Ouch.
podcast.
Well, we've done quite a fun thing this year. I haven't had no part of it, but we put together an advent calendar for the lead into Christmas. where we have challenges every day. And yesterday it was
Push-ups.
push-ups. Tom did 86.
I can't move my arms anymore today.
And Anna did 6. But how was your training week, Anna? You're actually athleting.
Why?
I don't know. You running some big miles.
Not really.
Oh, well, fuck. I'm trying to give
Sorry.
mate. It's trying to give a compliment to
Thanks.
trying to give a compliment to
Back
a
into
Vegemite
running.
fucking sandwich.
Back into running.
Okay, let's see what I've done.
Oh, I saw a couple of like 11K runs. That's
Yeah.
good. You know, Andy even said that you were a runner.
You might run
Yeah, he
more
told
than
me
I
that.
Yeah.
this week.
Yeah. No, not quite. Did an easy run on Friday. It was nice. Saturday, I did a progression run around
Progressive.
South Hagley with my friend Holly. We just got back from Europe, so that was nice to catch up with her. Saw lots of people around the park, you included. You said that, like, I said, oh, do I look professional? And you said, yeah, but we need to work on that jacket tied around the waist.
Yeah, see, that might be controversial, but I think if you're jogging with a jacket around your waist, either you're just a bit of a softie when you're getting out for your run, or you need to just store it in a bush.
It's because I biked to meet her because I don't have a car at the moment. So, yeah. Then, we're swimming Saturday afternoon. Sunday just had an easy jog. Same with Monday. Same with Tuesday.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
No, I had a run yesterday,
Like
another wee progression run. And I ran to work from the flat when it was pouring down with rain. And I felt pretty sorry for myself.
I had a wee panic because you rang me at 7:40, which when one of the staff rings me before work is never a good thing. You know, my cortisol just goes, fuck. Oh. It was actually just we're hoping that I was around the park so you could chuck your stuff in the car.
Yeah, because my clothes were soaked by the time I got to work, like my clothes for the day. So that's okay.
What shoes are you running in at the moment?
I've honestly just been running so fast, so bad, like all the time. Super Blast and the Mega Blast, and then alternating between that and the Super, and then what else have I been running? That's about it, really. Yeah, literally just those two.
What about you, Anna? What have you been running in?
Tempest, Mega Blast, Evo SL. I've decided I like them again. My Evo SL.
Just like them again. Don't hurt the foot anymore.
Yeah. Maybe I was just going through a phase, you know.
Fair enough.
Just a phase.
What other shoes do I have?
Well,
Triumph.
You're a mixed bag, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of sums Anna up, really.
Well, it's
good
good.
though.
Shoe
It's
rotation.
good to have different options, you know. Different stimuli.
That's it. And we're going to do our best ofs, which we're going to release in the week between Christmas and New Year's, aren't we?
Yeah.
I think. I think it might be news to Tom, but that's what we're doing. Well, my training week, I have well and truly put my big boy pants back on.
Yeah, Oska's running it again.
Big time. Yeah, breaking Strava, making Matt Wiseman upset because I took all the crowns from Scotts Park the whole way around, Sumner back again. All of them.
Strava banter, is it?
Yeah, it's a bit of Strava banter. Strava's good for a bit of banter. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, our steady state runs. I was really chuffed at my week last week. I was like, man, I nailed this. And then I was talking to Phil on Sunday night.
It's like, nah, you gotta go faster.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, nah. And my bubble burst. He's like, yeah, look. I was like, oh, well, maybe I should start at 3:30s and wind down to 3:20. He's like, well, look, you're going to run a marathon at 3:14, so what are you
get down there.
What are you up to? So Tuesday I averaged 3:17s for an hour, and the last 10 minutes was pretty hard. It was pretty hard. And because sometimes you get a straight easterly, and I've been running out obviously towards Scarborough from Ferrymead, and sometimes you get that nor'wester, and so there's been nor'wester this week.
Yeah.
And so the last 6K is just
block headwind.
And so I've tried to run around the McCormick's Bay just to give myself a little
bit of shelter.
And then, I was going, and then this morning I did the same thing. I didn't actually think I was going to be able to manage it this morning. I was trying to come up with every possible explanation or excuse to be like, I think I should just run for half an hour.
Take the day off.
But I left home and I drove apart my car. I was like, just fucking do the warm up. Don't be a soft cock.
Just get into it.
And then get into it. And then surprisingly enough, I saw some 322 straight off the bat. And I was like, I'll be fine. I did have a ketone shot this morning though.
What shoes have you been running in?
Well, I've been doing my workouts in Evo SLs, so I've made the decision that I won't wear any carbon racing shoes until February.
Nice.
I won't rely on them. Yeah, because I think they give you a fake number. Like at that effort.
I don't train in carbons.
No.
Like I did like one wee workout and then like 2 weeks before.
I don't mind if you're strapping them on and doing VO2 stuff because you actually want to get all the way to that gear. But I think like when you're running tempo to, like say, aerobic threshold to lactic threshold, you probably want to gain the strength and the stimulus out of not having that made easier by a stiffer shoe. I don't know. What do you think, Tom? No, he's not good. You could just fucking disagree with me. I don't care.
Well, no, I'm not disagreeing. I think it goes both ways though, because you do have to get used to the mechanics of running in it.
So I'm going to give myself 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Pre-marathon.
Because we know you run like you do move differently, and it does put load on different muscles. So you don't want to get in them and then have all that soreness from the muscles that haven't been used because you're not in carbon.
I think,
3 weeks, like month, 3 weeks, probably all good.
So I'm going to gain all the strength, and I don't want to, because I could put a pair of whatever on.
Yeah.
And
no, I think it's good in the base phase. You want to try strengthen everything you can, and then hopefully that transition's a bit smoother.
Because I reckon at that effort, it gives me like 4 or 5 seconds a kilometre.
Yeah, it's probably about that.
So I could make I could stat pad my Strava like I was running at 3:13s. You know, like which would probably be fine for my heart and lungs, but I don't know if my legs get the full benefit of it. Yeah, because the idea is you just want to smack yourself, right? Mm-hmm. So no, look, it's been fun, and I would say that I probably come across as a slightly confident guy, but I'd say that the confidence is building.
Yeah,
it's been a while since I was like, actually, this is quite hard and making me feel, but. Like, I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah.
So to have that is quite good, I think. Yeah.
Well, February ain't that far away.
No, which is a good thing too, because I think we can all get in this trap of training for a marathon for too long.
Yeah.
And you think, I need 16 weeks.
Yeah, it's too much.
I think you just end up fucked at 12.
Yeah.
And you should have raced at 11.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what
I would agree.
Unless you're doing couch to marathon.
Yeah, but then
even that though, like 12 weeks is a lot of time.
Yeah,
when you think about
it. To go from couch to marathon.
I don't know if you should go to couch.
Well, that's a different story.
But yeah, like it's if you're already coming off some fitness, I'll rephrase that.
Yeah,
if you're coming off some fitness and you're going okay, I think it's really easy to go over the top and dig a hole you can't dig yourself out of.
Yeah.
Particularly with the volume you're probably going to be doing to run a marathon. Yeah. So just be kind to yourself, you know? Have some jelly beans.
Look after yourself. Listen to the body.
Do you have jelly beans?
I'm a jet plane guy.
Tom's a jelly bean guy.
I like both, but yeah, jelly beans are... I do indulge in jelly beans every now and then.
Pick and mix.
Pick mix?
Just a pick and mix. Just a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Snakes.
But I hate in the pick and mix when they have like those like the firm marshmallows, you know?
No, the bananas.
Yeah.
The milk bottles, the OG milk bottles.
I love milk bottles.
Yeah, they're kind of chewy.
Yeah. I quite like those milk bottles.
The sour worms, yeah.
Love a bit of a sour
I'm
mix.
going to have to get a bag of lollies now.
Yeah.
Sour Patch Kids.
Maybe we'll just go straight to the dairy after this, and I would love a raspberry Fanta. I even had a Red Bull today, which is unheard of. I had half of one, and then I felt guilty.
Cheers, Red Bull, for dropping them off. That's class.
Yeah, anyway. Speaking of Red Bull, there's Red Bull sponsored the night of 5's, which is happening this week. Do you feel...
What a segue.
Oh, yeah, did well there.
This weekend. Do
you feel a little bit weird...
Not racing?
Not being there?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I did until Henry was in yesterday.
Nah, yeah, I do.
And I was like, I'm
really gutted because now I've seen start, I really want to race.
Mm.
I mean, I always wanted to race. I just couldn't justify it with price, and then coming off that little setback, it would have just been way too close.
So 9 to 5s for those people that don't play in the sport too much is probably New Zealand's premier 5K race for the year.
Yeah.
Paul Hammond and the Bays Athletic Club.
Yep.
North Harbour Bays up in Auckland put that on at the Millennium Institute of Sport, which is an amazing venue. And they have a whole bunch of stuff that happens all through that evening, and then it finishes off with they kind of have some top athletes run an 800, and then they have the men's and women's 5,000 metres. And this year went from like a non-event to just in the last 10 days being like, oh my
Everyone's
goodness.
decided to show up.
So we got
at least in the men's race they have. The men's race. Oof. Stacked now. Well, at least the top half of the field is looking to run really quick. Theo Quacks is back in NZ for some pacing duties. I think he actually just came home for Christmas, but
And then Paul was probably like, do you want $500 to take this guy through an 8 flat? And he's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So that'll be good. It's always nice for those guys when you have a high quality pacer, and I'm sure Theo can do that job pretty well. I think they're looking at 8:05.
Yep.
So
which is what, about 13:35?
Yeah, 13:30's pace. Hayden has done a Hayden thing and decided to race 48 hours removed from a flight from Dubai, which, not surprised, but this will be interesting. He's been doing T100 all season. We'll talk about that later, but a lot of half marathon training, a lot of real long sessions. Have had some insight. He has been doing track stuff, so I'm fairly confident he'll be ready to go. It'll be more the jet lag or anything that hits within the 2 days. But, I mean, this is his job, right? He travels and races around the world, so I don't think it would affect him that much. So I'd say he's probably in the driver's seat right now. If he can hang on to Theo and then drive it on after that, they will be on for a very quick time. Mm-hmm. But then you've got also Tanner and Mr. Ruth. Probably no longer a dark horse now, is he? He's running world-class times in secondary school meets by himself, so...
Yeah.
It'll be a really hotly contested battle between those three, I believe. And then you'll have the likes of Will Little and Toby Golter hanging on to the back, I think. I know Will's maybe looking to run a little bit slower through 3K, which might be all right if the front goes through 8:05, drift off the back a little bit. But Golter will no doubt go out with them and see how long he can hold on. And then you've got Dave Lee as well, who's a sub-14 athlete. And then, a lot of the rest of the field are looking for that 14, around the 14-minute mark, 14:10, 14:20, 14:30, I think will be the majority of that field there, which is a class race. Like, if you can get most of the field under 14:40, that's a really good 5K. And then in the women's race, we have not too many top dogs running this year. Previously, we've had Laura Nagel, Bridge Dennehy, all those girls going for some really quick times, like trying to qualify for races overseas. But I think Laura's stepped away possibly from the track. And
well, you're probably safe to say that there's a generation of
moving up onto the road.
Moving up onto the road, and there's a little gap in between them and some of the girls coming back from the US.
So it is actually heavily, I would say not heavily dominated, but there will be a few girls back from the States who are looking for an early season rip on the track. Currently, Amy Ferguson is the top seed at 16:38. Very handy time. Scarlett Robb, another junior, will be one to watch. She won Zatopek last week, the 3K, which is always a bloody hard race to win. And then I believe Macy Hilton ran a
9:23K indoors.
9:23K indoors in the States recently.
And BU.
Yeah. So currently they've got 7 girls sub 17, which is a class field if they can get them moving along nicely early on. So that will be an exciting race to watch as well.
And there will be there always is a live stream.
Yeah.
For that, you can probably find it on the Bays Athletics Facebook page. There'll be a link.
Yeah, I believe the 5Ks are normally around like 9:30, 10 p.m. at night. So
yeah, because we all sit up till 3 a.m. staring at the ceiling because we're jacked on caffeine and
Yeah, I
vodka.
just looked it up. Starts 9:49.
yeah, late races are always normally pretty good weather-wise.
Well, we've
Under
both
the
run our
lights.
5K people.
Yeah. They always have a DJ going. It's good vibes. Makes for a fun night. So, yeah, all the best to everyone racing. Gutted we couldn't be there, but hopefully next year.
Yeah, I am just, and I knew that for myself that I had to take that 1 foot out of the out of the water and be like, I can't continue. I can't give Maya the advice I gave her and then like dabble in both, like that's not fair. But I do feel a little bit of FOMO.
Yeah. For sure.
Just seeing those guys and then
I think it's also seeing everyone as well. Like we're so used to, going up there and catching up with everyone that we race with and that everyone that's involved in the sport. It's kind of like the introduction to the track season, and then you get looking forward to seeing them at other meets as well. But yeah, I don't know. It's both kind of stepped away from the track a little bit, so
it's hard too because it is the only genuine opportunity that we get. Because Nationals is always a good race, but it can be tactical or it can be like crazy. Yeah. And then I know Don Greg here in Christchurch is trying to get his 5K. Yeah. Kind of going, but with the weather here in Christchurch, it's always so hit and miss. There's no way you're relying on that. No. Like there's just it doesn't matter how good the event is. Yeah. You can't rely on the,
I think the timing as well of 9 to 5s normally produces the good weather. So fingers crossed for that as well.
Before we jump into that, just with Zetapik, last weekend obviously saw Toby Goulder run a 10K PB on the track. Yeah. 28:40 high. Yeah. And I'm drawing a mind blank. Chignall didn't have a great day.
Yeah, I actually haven't heard from him, but looked a little bit off from the start, I thought. Not his normal bounce and flow that he has. Definitely looked more efficient in Timbro 10 when he ran away from us. But
can confirm. He's got a good looking bum.
Yeah. I was too far behind to see that. But that's track racing. Unfortunately, you have off days sometimes, and sometimes you can put a finger on why, sometimes you can't.
And on the track, you're just looking at the lap countdown, and you just.
I think you get. I mean, we've always said it, but if track and field, if you're not 100% on, you get exposed, and it's so clear. Yeah. Because it's around a 400-meter track. There's only so far you can look back. Like at least in a cross country race or a marathon or something, it's going to be spread out regardless. But yeah, unfortunately, that's just racing.
And how do you feel? So we were talking about this earlier about Seth O'Donnell, who who won the race in 27:59,
27:59,
whatever. Yeah, which is fucking rapid. Yeah, which is crazy to think that like he lapped everyone outside the top 10 or something. Yeah,
he went from 12th to 1st in that race in 2 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. But he came out on social media this last week and said he's had 8 stress reactions.
In the last 8 months.
Yeah. Well,
and this is interesting. This is really interesting as well because Seth himself is a physio and quite like...
is he a coach too?
Don't think so. Yeah, but he's a full-time... Well, not full-time, but physio is his profession. And... it's interesting because, I mean, I know some of the physios we know are quite open in saying that, if you're doing that much activity, you're going to have stress reactions. If we were under a MRI, there'd probably be something that would pick up. So it's hard to know whether it's like bad stress injuries. He said stress injuries, so it could be a reaction which often you can negate pretty easily, just with taking the load off and like using Ultra-Gs and stuff like that. But if it's a stress fracture, then that's a whole nother story because that sets you back at least 6 to 8 weeks from physical exercise. So in that time frame is crazy. And then because I mean he's produced not just Zetapik, he did a race, or he got second in the World Cross trials for them 2 weeks ago. And then I want to say 2 weeks before that, he ran a workout / race where he ran a 3K and then came back 15 minutes later and ran another 3K. One of them was 8:05, one of them was 7:50.
Fuck.
So like, and then followed it up with 6 times 300. So, they obviously,
they're just built different.
Oh yeah, I don't know what it is, because he's obviously made leaps and bounds over the last 3 years. He was always, he picked up running in COVID, so he hasn't been doing it super long, and obviously has a talent for it. But maybe, I feel like maybe because he stepped away from Melbourne Track Club and he's with a new coach, I think maybe 1 or 2 years he's been with him. So it's hard to know whether they're still in like a tryout phase where they're testing what works with him, and that's why it could be so many issues. And so they change something and then try something else, and this pops up, and it's it doesn't seem like it's an ironed out program, which is scary because he's running ridiculously fast off what sounds like to the public a few issues with his body. But yeah, crazy effort. So I can only assume he'll be at World Cross in Tallahassee. So yeah.
Who knows?
And he's an interesting dude. He's hilarious to follow.
His socials are so good.
His social media is class. So if you have time and you do like running, physio, and rock, what is it? Yeah. Death metal. He loves it. Yeah.
It's a combo.
So give him a follow, old Seth O'Donnell. Hey, and crazy mullet as well.
Speaking of social media, there's a what would you call it? A plague at the moment. Plague?
What?
Well, so yeah, this is off script. It was brought to my attention, through one of our listeners, that some influencers are stopping their watches or manually changing their Strava marathon times to when their watches say 42.2.
Yeah, rather than the
the actual measurement.
And an attempt to make themselves look
better
or feel faster than they are. So Logan sent me
there's an Instagram page that exposes running influencers.
And so I mean that's great. First of all,
actually, I think he said it to me. I might have just glazed over.
But first of all, your watch is fucking useless.
Yeah, I know that.
And having experienced, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but having experienced running with the guys in the 3-hour pace group in Queenstown, no one knows how to run the race line.
No.
I was like, fellas, we are running about 800 meters further than we need to because everyone's running the outside of every corner. Not running the tangents. And I don't know, I thought afterwards we should make a whole series on how to run the short line because I was getting a bit frustrated. But so if your watch is 42.2 and you've still got 800 meters to go, you still sure as shit got 800 meters to go. Yeah,
so you can't claim a Strava PB. So yeah, because if I claimed my Strava PB, I'd have gone sub 1 hour 50.
Yeah, and I've run 102.40.
Yeah.
I sure as shit haven't.
So it's called official, unofficial time. Is the page. It's got case files.
Yeah.
It's actually so
So someone has gone through the rigmarole of looking at these influencers and then following them on Strava, looking at the time, and they've manually cut the activity, and then they've gone through the race photos, the finish line race photos, and screenshotted.
Oh, this is hilarious!
And screenshotted the said influencers who were supposed to run the certain times walking, because what they do is they stop their watch at 42.2.
Oh, they stopped it there, yeah. They're not even in the stadium.
They're not even in the stadium. So the case in point, the one we got sent to someone from Melbourne Marathon. That's fucking wild.
So his gun time was 3:01:15.
Yeah.
And he's got his marathon PB at 2:58:52.
No.
Sorry, brother. You stopped a K short.
This is wild.
500 short.
That's, yeah.
I don't know.
You got to like it's especially like one of the big events like that. Like they've measured that course to a T.
But do you know what else? Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, literally.
Whether you run 3:01 or 2:58, like.
And don't you want to think that like you're like, yeah, I've done it, and like the official time, the chip time says that.
Oh man,
like you just need to
settle down.
Yeah,
I've got something else controversial.
Go.
What about that lady in America who's suing Nike for giving her stress fractures? Have you seen
crazy.
that?
Yeah,
but that's also America. They sue for the most dumb shit ever.
Like, yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about that. Like, it's the same as we were just talking about wearing Puma marathon racing shoes to do high rocks.
Oh yeah,
it's like, yes, Puma sponsor high rocks. Yes,
they haven't officially made a high rock shoe yet. They have made one.
It's coming.
Not released.
It's coming for February, March.
Yeah,
like,
and until they make one, you shouldn't be using it as an.
Or be disappointed if it doesn't.
Hold
last
together.
as long as it should.
There's a sign when I bike home from work. It's like on the MacPack window, and it said, "Yes, it's made for running, but you can do so much more than that." Like,
it's basically like taking your carbon road bike and riding it on a gravel road, just because it's a giant sponsored event.
Because you can.
Yeah, it's like, well, are you going to complain that your bike's in pieces and you get a puncture on the gravel? No, it's not like.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Anyways, but I thought clipping, like the effort required
to adjust your time,
load your GPS in, clip the activity to the 42.195.
Yeah,
whatever it is.
That's hilarious. Just the fact that they've gone through the race photos as well, and you can see them walking into the stadium with their phones out.
It's just hilarious.
Wild.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I just, because that's, for me, like marathon running is the emotional roller coaster of sometimes not quite doing it. And then the satisfaction, like, you know, when the first time I ran 2:16, it's like the satisfaction of coming into the finish line, seeing
crossing
the biggest
crossing the finish line,
seeing the big ass timing thing, and being like, 12 years of my life has been dedicated to seeing this 2:16 come up, and I fucking did it.
Yeah.
And like that to me, so not that when I ran 2:18 or 2:20 or 2:22 or whatever, it was like, okay, well, I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
It's okay. Doesn't change.
That's half of the thing with the marathon is crossing the finish line, not stopping your watch 600 meters early and then walking in. Like, come on.
I just can't do it anymore.
We're in a different era now.
We just
next year
pissed
you're
off.
going to catch Oska as a running influencer.
Yeah, people. Half the people. We
unfortunately.
just offended half the people that listen.
Oh well.
Okay, so basically what we're saying is don't stop your watch in a race until you get to the finish line.
No, we're not saying anything. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah. I mean, you have free will, right?
But you can't claim a 2:58 marathon when you ran 3:01 across the tape.
Official results are official results for a reason.
Yeah.
It's measured, World Athletics certified.
Yeah.
You know?
That's all that needs to be said.
This is fucking what it is. So I thought that was pretty
And in
wild.
terms of official results, Mr. Famous.
Yeah.
Look at this. We're on a segue. He's back at it.
He's another good-looking man.
Who was the first good-looking man?
Ollie.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Ollie's a good-looking bum. Johnny's a good-looking man.
Yeah, first race since winning gold at the World Champs, I believe. Returned to the Mary Mile in Honolulu. They do this every year. It's a handicap mile, which is quite cool because they set the girls off, I believe, 32 seconds in front of the guys.
About the same as a spectacle.
Yeah, or 30 seconds, something like that. Anyway, and then the guys have to try to chase down and win the race. But he broke the New Zealand record again. He had it previously from the year before.
The road
mile in 3:58.45, which is a nice early season time for them. I know they don't really do a lot of speed work in this time of year. Like, it's winter over there, so they're just doing a lot of long miles and slower tempos. So it's always nice to turn the legs over in a bit of a warmer place than Boulder, Colorado. So, but yeah, that was cool to see that. And I believe the chick who ended up winning it, Sinclair Johnson, may have was close to the world record, but broke the American record as well.
Wow.
So pretty cool seeing that. And then,
I do really like that idea of the
handicap race.
The handicap race. I think
it is good.
It's a cool, like watching it live in Nelson was pretty cool. Yeah.
And you put it around Christchurch City Centre.
Yeah. That's a yeah.
Behind
So
that.
if anyone from the council listens, I hope you don't actually, but if you do, we
That'd
would
be
love
a
to put
really
a
good
mile.
idea.
Well, now that we've got the new stadium, it's 800 meters around.
Oh, perfect!
Like
brand new road.
Yeah,
awesome.
Come on, and we're just doing the bike lane.
Yeah,
maybe we should do one unsanctioned and film it and then send it in. Like
official,
like they used to do with like What Now, whatever.
Yeah,
you just like send a video in and
just send it in and see what happens.
I reckon we could convince someone to come and give it a red hot crack.
Probably.
Yeah. Anyway, and then Hado, just keep doing Hado things.
Yeah, arguably the most successful triathlon season known to man. After what could have ended up as a life-threatening
career-ending.
Yeah, career-ending incident.
Pretty dramatic.
Beating the odds as per usual. But yeah, he won. I think T100 takes your best 4 or best 5 placings, and he got first in all of those. So clean sheet. He won T100 Dubai last weekend. Pretty comfortably by the looks of it. His swimming's come along. He's not too far out of the water, too far behind out of the water now. And then obviously can bite legs off pretty much everyone in the field and run the legs off everyone in the field. So it's been a tough time for him finding some competition, unfortunately.
Well, he even came on and said he was trying to encourage Alex and some of the other guys from the Olympic distance stuff to actually step up and.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think they do. It's hard to say. I can't say they lack star power in that T100, but there are a lot of guys that opt just to do the Ironman World Series.
Yeah, like there's not many specialised, like truly middle distance triathlon athletes. It's either longer distance athletes that step down, who have like more of the endurance, but then shorter distance guys stepping up.
So probably a little bit like where the half marathon was 20 years ago. Like in terms of the marathon running, where it was a relatively new kind of specialty, and then it wasn't really until the last, maybe 7 or 8 years where we've seen like kind of half marathon specialists come out and run 56.
Yeah. But there are,
63.
I think there are a lot of guys that could jump across and make it really competitive, like all the Norwegians, for example, and then there's a few other fellas that can swim and bike pretty rapidly, so make it interesting.
I would say from a spectator that doesn't completely understand triathlon but enjoys it, the
Yeah.
T100 concept makes way more sense than the others.
Yeah, yeah.
Because as like it's just 100 kilometers of racing, like, and that, you know, whereas I still can't work out what a sprint Olympic, and then there's like a distance in the middle that sometimes gets used, and then you got half Ironman, and then there's obviously challenge.
Yep. There's so many different formats.
Yeah.
I think I did put something down that they might be all trying to blend it all together and make it a little bit easier to follow.
Put it on a NutriBullet.
Yeah, pretty much. But
So World Triathlon came out after announcing at this event in Dubai, came out and said that from 2027 they're going to be rebranding the WTCS series, which is the shorter distance racing, so sprint and Olympic, into the T50.
Which doesn't make any sense because none of their distance equal 50k. So we're not too sure.
And there's like
what
shorter distances too. So it'll be interesting to see how they
brand
make that work. But
Surely, what's a Olympic? 40, 10, and 2?
1.5 swim.
Yes,
1500s on 40k bike, 10k run, and then sprint is just half of that.
So if you just make the transitions 250 meters, you can call it T52.
Literally.
And then whatever the sprint works out to be.
Yeah.
But I think it just from a spectator's point of view, I appreciate the ease of I know, you know.
Yeah.
Something else that's interesting with the T100 races next year is that they're having women's only events and men's only events. So there's ones across. There's like a whole calendar of events, but it'll go like women's. So like in Gold Coast, there's one next year, but it's women's only, and then men's only for the next one, which is just interesting. I guess it kind of follows what Ironman did with separating out their world champs.
Yeah.
Have they backtracked on that though? Wasn't there like an uproar, and they're now going to try and bring it together? Bring it back together.
Yeah. I think it's interesting because from what I can gather, I think they did that to bring more eyes to women's sport, which makes sense because you're only going to have this on at this time and only this on at this time. But logistically, it's just a shit show because it's way easier to have everyone there for one weekend rather than, you're here on the 15th, you're here on the 30th. And then
there's not many
over the show.
There's not many businesses in the world where you double your costs and halve your turnover and have it profitable.
Because it's still Ironman, right? Like it's if you're in Kona for the women's race and then there's another race 2 weeks later in France,
Nice or whatever,
you still got to get there and ship your whole circus across the globe. So yeah, it's hard. I mean, I do like that because it does definitely, I think, get more viewers to each race rather than having them on at the same time and having like a 10 or 5 hour day where you're just watching it at one point. But yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. Regardless, they won a lot of shitload of money. $200,000 for the win. So Kate, Woff, and Hayden will be having a pretty fun off season. And I don't know. It put down to whether it's the future of triathlon or not, but I think the idea is there. They just need to incorporate it with World Triathlon a bit more because when Anna was over there in Wollongong, that looked like the best crowd out of any T100 race we've seen this year, primarily because they were on the same weekend.
Yeah.
So I think trying to tee up races at the same time is a good idea for them, just to bring more crowds. Like, it was awesome having it in Dubai, but the crowds weren't great, you know?
No, well, you guaranteed Dubai's paying the prize money.
Yeah. So it's hard. Like, you want to bring more eyes to the sport and more attention to it. So you kind of want to heavily populate the event. And that's just one way to do it, by having them on at the same time.
And you maximise viewership and sponsorship dollars. And
exactly.
Like, the more people you have watching, whether it's on TV or live or whatever, the more money you're getting out of the sponsors. Because they do that with that Noosa Tri too, right? Where you have like a 5K race and then the triathlons. And I think
it's a huge weekend of it.
Yeah, so the festival type things seemingly tend to go better. And that's obviously what the spectacle's shooting for too.
Yeah.
Like that kind of festival feel that multiple things, multiple different types of people, mass participation.
Yeah.
In a pro field. I think that's confirmed next year that it's going to be 5K national champs on the road.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Need to market it more.
Yeah. Widen the loop up a little bit.
Yeah.
Speaking of loops, this Brooks Adrenaline 25 has a huge heel loop pull tab on the back of it.
Not your strongest.
Mate, this thing is a crater of a loop.
Yeah, it is.
I've forgotten. I was down an ADHD rabbit hole about volcano eruptions. I don't know how I got there. Don't judge me on it. I've forgotten. Now I've forgotten. Does that happen to you? I go down a rabbit hole and then I'm like, I was so into it, and then I can't remember anything that I read.
Yeah. Oh, it happens to me quite a lot.
Yeah. It was like the largest volcanic eruption ever was in like 18 something or 16 something, and then the fucking
ash
shit in the air caused like mass death and hung around for like 3 years.
I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
Thailand.
Yeah,
and what is now the Philippines or something? No, I might be totally wrong.
But anyway. Like everything, because the ash came down so quickly, like everything is a bit like
a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, no, like everything just is still in its shape and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, like it's set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was meaning.
So anyway, the relevance of that
is adrenaline.
Well,
because it gets your adrenaline pumping.
Well, they would have been full of adrenaline.
Yeah. God, yeah.
And
had they had a pair of these, maybe they could have got away.
Whoa.
Sorry.
We were doing so well about making no edits.
Leave the chat.
Yeah. No, that was good. I like that. Adrenaline 25 from Brooks. It is an icon in terms of...
Yeah, it was one of their longest standing models as well.
Some would say 25 years.
Yeah. Well, behind Pegasus, Kayano, and 2000,
Yeah.
I think it is still like maybe the fifth or sixth longest.
2000's only 14.
No,
something different.
It was 2100s and 2000s. That's been around a long time.
No.
Yeah, just as long as Kayano. Just the numbers are skewed because it used to be. It used to go well. Predating my time selling shoes, but it would be like 2010, 2020, 2030, 2040, 2050, 60, 70, 80. And then it was 2100.
Yeah.
And then when it got to 2200, that's when it changed to 2000. And then they started putting a number in front of it to 2001, which was...
Been around for a while.
Which was 2012.
Yeah.
And now we're heading into 2000 version 4. Anyway, no one actually gives a fuck. I just thought I'd mansplain it.
No, that's interesting.
Yeah. It's Adrenaline 20.
Interesting branding choice, sorry.
Yeah, well, I think they try to do it for some like clarity. So 2000 was the model, and then the version at the end.
Yeah, that does make sense actually, because you'd be like...
Because imagine if this was Adrenaline 2025 or whatever.
Oh, that would kind of work though.
Adrenaline 2026.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like it would be a bit...
It'd be a bit weird.
Doesn't look as good on the tongue.
No.
Speaking of tongues. So same midsole material, still there, injection molded, nitrogen injected, supercritical EVA. Interesting about this is the tooling has changed. Mm-hmm. The guide rails are now part of the mold rather than kind of sunk and glued in. What do you think? And Jamie's going to be listening to this. So
it's a really good shoe.
it is.
No, it is a good shoe. Drop has decreased from 12 millimeters, so the pitch 12 millimeters to 10. So they've added an extra 3 millimeters of stack in the forefoot and an extra 1 millimeter in the back.
Because you're going to feel 1 millimeter.
We might feel 3.
You might feel 3.
Well, 3 is 10%. Yeah. 10% off a low net base. But in terms of the guide rails now being part of the mold, what do you think that's going to do to the stability? Because it's not too long ago that this was a hard medial post, like Adrenaline 18, I think, might have been the last one.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. I'm not convinced it's going to work as well.
Why?
Because the foam's so compliant. I mean, it is a firm foam, but also you can squish that convex groove there. I think it would have worked more if they made this a little bit more bulbous. Mm-hmm. So filled the medial side in rather than...
Yep.
I don't know why they've cut it out like that.
Looks cool.
It looks cool. It's designed to ride with your foot a little bit more is what they're saying, which kind of makes sense the way it's shaped under your arch, but also I think it probably won't do the job as well. It'll be interesting to see. But yeah, I don't know. I personally would have filled the medial side in a little bit more and then maybe lessened the groove this side. Just had a little bit down the bottom. Because this guide rail here is not doing a whole lot.
No, I think it's just there so you don't fall off the outside of it.
Yeah, and it looks cool, but...
Because it's now pretty much dead square on too, so there's not much of a varus.
And because there's nothing, like, it's a one density of foam now, it's still going to compress where you put your weight the most.
Load.
But it might compress slightly less on the medial side than the lateral, but
slower,
just slightly slower. I
guess,
don't think it won't hold shape as long as the old one.
I guess the hope is that the concaved lateral side you'll hit it and absorb, and then as you roll medially, hopefully that slows that down a little bit, and then by the time you get to that medial ridge, you aren't moving as quickly.
Yeah.
So it saves you rather than stops you. Way more forefoot flexibility. Which I like that. I think that needed to happen. You can't have a shoe that's kind of this dense and then either not have it a rocket base or have it too stiff in the forefoot. You can't. You need it. It needs to be nice and flexible so that people can kind of get through their through their toe off gate. I feel like the fit has improved. Like in between.
Also, we're being comfortable like the shaping of Brooks have always been pretty good.
Yeah, and I think this is an improvement on 24. I felt like 24 they didn't quite get the
volume,
volume right for the width, the net base, and then the kind of how the shoe was kind of fitting and stuff. So
someone's enjoyed running in a 24. Do you think they'll enjoy this?
I think so. It's like Tom said, it's going to be interesting to see how it holds up and how people continue to look in it.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had it now for a week or so.
Mm-hmm.
I think the people who've put it on have enjoyed it. I think it's probably more comfortable because it doesn't feel so aggressive in my arch.
Yeah.
But I don't need the aggressiveness necessarily so much in the arch. As it is, and when we've talked about it before, everything's sort of coming together.
Yep.
You're very subtle. This is maybe 15% more gutsy than a Ghost.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's not like it's 50% more gutsy than a Ghost anymore or 100%.
Yeah.
It's like just kind of gradually kind of coming together as we learn. Maybe we learn more, or the American market demands
something different.
So obviously we're kind of, particularly for Brooks, who are number one in the US, we are at the mercy of
market.
The demands over there. Retail 300,
320.
Whoa.
Yep.
Hot dang. Cheese and whiskers.
Yeah.
And comes in a 2A, B, and D.
Yes.
For women's, and then a D and a 2E. And maybe a 4E, but we're not doing the 4E.
Don't think so.
I don't think New Zealand does it.
D and 2E. So you still get the width story. It's like a super comfortable heel collar, and like it's premium.
Yeah.
Like it feels on. It feels, feels good.
That's real good.
I still think Brooks is the perfect brand for people who are coming back to running. They're doing some walking.
Yeah.
They want a shoe that fits well and is like reliable. It's nothing, nothing flash and fancy, but when you're selling adrenaline that someone's going to come back in a year's time and ask for another one.
It's just reliable.
It's kind of not. They're not polarizing.
Consistent.
The consistency's a good word. They're not polarizing. They're not doing anything they shouldn't do, or whatever.
Yeah.
Nice shoe. A little heavy. 300 grams for a men's and 269.
Yeah.
For a woman's.
They always have been a little bit on the heavier side.
I don't mind that. Again, it's reliable.
Yeah.
Like, it's just sort of.
Good outsole coverage too.
So again, bit of gravel.
Yep.
Bit of wetlands, bit of rapaki.
There's sticky tread. So,
yeah. I think the aesthetics of Brooks have come a long way.
Yeah,
that woman's one in particular actually looks quite nice.
Yeah, definitely. This colour.
The cream and berry. I don't know. I could take or leave the lime green, but it doesn't matter.
No, it does look way better.
I think it looks pretty good. So.
Yeah.
I will have a YouTube video for that at some point.
What's on this weekend for you guys?
Oh, we have a dog now. I managed to get that one over the line.
That's impressive.
That's a nice little wrap up. Well, I'd given up on it actually, and then then we had that week where some guy drove down our street, which I won't name, and which people better forget anyway, but with a gun, and he got like cornered by 8 cops, and then so my wife was like, maybe a dog's not a bad idea. That might have been the catalyst to the dog. No, but little Dash is a wee Springer Spaniel, joined us on Monday. He's quite cute. Our house is fucking madness.
I was just going to say, Obi's probably sounding like a chew toy to
100%.
Dash.
100% sound like a chew toy. But no, it's been good for our daughter who's nearly 10, which is...
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Bro, that's wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wild. Yeah. To think when she was born and hadn't started high school. Just saying.
Yep.
Yep.
So just but she's I think she's really enjoying it, and it's just given her something to kind of care for and have fun and I love growing up with dogs and just a bit of a distraction. But yes, the house is. I take my hat off and show some appreciation to my wife because the house is
madness.
What about you, Tom? What are you up to this weekend?
Not a whole lot, honestly. FOMO of 9 to 5s and
chuck it on the telly.
Yeah. Watch them rip it up there and
sell some shoes on Saturday.
Yep. Work on Saturday.
Long run on Sunday.
Maybe surf Sunday.
Oh, nice.
Gotta tee that up.
It's just been no waves, man.
Yeah, but I don't need them anyway. I just paddle out and fall off. I can do that in the fucking swimming pool. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Fair.
We don't
Fair
want-
enough. Now,
yeah.
you need something, though. Like,
Yeah.
it can't be dead flat.
No, and to be fair, if you get the tide going out
Yeah.
in South Brighton,
Yeah.
there's a little sandbank.
Oh, right.
And it's enough to get a 10-second kind of whitewash
Yeah,
wave.
right.
Like you can actually, and it doesn't take you 20 minutes to pedal back out. So you can have a couple of kind of fun runs.
Yeah.
And then,
Or recent, like this whole week's been like less than a meter of wave face, which is nothing. It's like up to your hip. So got to wait for the swell to come in. Yeah.
What about you, Anna? You're a lone ranger.
No, Ranger. Yeah, Henry goes to Auckland tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Saturday doing park run with a good athletic crew. We're going out there.
You're going at Scarborough, aren't you?
Scarborough. Yep. So I'm just gonna we benchmark run. See where I'm at after a bit of a random month or so of 6 weeks low key of training. Christmas shopping.
Oh yeah.
How wounding is Christmas shopping?
I quite like shopping. I love giving people presents.
Oh, is that your love language thing?
I guess so. I'm really good at it too.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, there you go.
Yep, I am. Maybe I'll train some push-ups. Yeah.
I think
Good weekend to
We've
you.
got to get you to 10 by New Year's.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
challenge.
by New Year's it's a bit.
Mate, you got 2 weeks.
Yeah.
If I can go from running 3:30s to 3:17s in 7 days, you can go from 6 push-ups to 10 in 2 weeks.
There you go. There's a challenge.
There's a challenge. Okay, we'll
Yeah.
do it. We can do it Lake Clearwater.
Yeah. You got until New Year's. I will see 10 press ups.
Yeah. At midnight.
Well, to be fair, what was it, 3 weeks ago, you managed 3.
Yeah.
So
So you
progression.
doubled.
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you double again, you're at 12.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Anyway, I don't really have a whole lot else, really.
Enjoy your running if you're doing any. Or enjoy your Christmas food.
Okay, ham, turkey, chicken.
Ham. Honey glazed ham.
Turkey, yeah.
This is dry chicken.
Tom loves a gobble gobble. I set that up way far back.
Oh,
Hey,
I
eat
set
your
that up.
veggies.
I set that up 45 seconds ago and Tom walked all the way into it.
I knew there was something there, but I honestly just didn't care.
Oscar's probably like steak and rice.
Well, it's Thursday, isn't it? So I'll have an hour steady. And followed by some steak and rice.
Steak and rice on the menu.
Do you guys train on Christmas Day?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
got to run.
Hey, people that say Christmas Day is a day off, like, come on.
No.
What is it?
Jesus' mum was working hard. I can too.
A lot of people still do, you gotta get it done.
You do.
Just get out a little bit earlier so then you can spend time with the fan.
Mm.
That's all it is.
The weather forecast is looking okay, which is good because Christchurch is kind of notorious for a shit day on Christmas.
Yeah, it hasn't been great,
No,
recently, but,
I don't really remember.
I had a pair of Brooks Adrenaline 18, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, gas. Did I
Just
use
looking it
that
up.
right? Gas. Did I use that? Gen Y or Z or whatever fucking generation we're up
You're
to?
showing your age, Oscar.
Yeah, well, I was just trying to fit in.
Not
you know,
working.
fit in or fuck off.
All right.
Eat your veggies.